Hello and welcome to TBS, to the Master of Science Information sessions. These webinars will give you a presentation of TBS, of the Master of Science programs in general, of a specific program and our admission requirements. Enjoy your session. Today we are proud to welcome Florence Jamion, Director of International Relations and Development. Hello. Could you tell us a bit more about TBS?
Hello, Sophie. Yes, I'm very pleased to be here and to discuss about TBS. And TBS is a business school which belongs to the elite network of the international business school in the world. We had the triple accreditation, and only 1% of the business school in the world got this triple ACSB EQUIS AMBA accreditation.
Could you tell us, Florence, what programs do you teach here?
We do offer, in fact, a wide range of programs from the bachelor to the master in Master of Science, specialized master, MBA, PhD, and DBA programs.
How many students study at TBS?
Quite a lot, 5,600 students coming from all over the world, and they study in our different campuses, because we have 4 campuses in Toulouse, Paris, Casablanca, and Barcelona.
Nice. I see the school has a slogan, inspiring education, inspiring life. Could you tell us a bit more about that?
Yes, in fact, we give special attention to innovative teaching methods. And we were very proud because in 2021, we won the award for Best Innovation Strategy with our inspiring guest videos. So these videos combine humor and teaching, learning to make it easier for students to better understand specific subjects.
How does inspiring education manifest itself here at TBS?
In fact, it's through academic excellence. Really, I can say that our professors, they published the Best Innovation Strategy with our inspiring guests. They share their research with the students, and also they work in close collaboration with practitioners, because we welcome more than 1,200 expert practitioners from companies across the world, and also more than 100 visiting professors coming from top-class partner universities.
Our professors are very inspiring as well. What else can students expect in terms of inspiring education?
They can expect to discover very interesting. They work on strategic alliances, because TBS we welcome renowned expertise on subjects like artificial intelligence, business analytics, aerospace, and business management.
Another element you use to inspire students is sustainability. Can you tell us a bit more, Florence, about that, and how does it work at TBS?
Yes, right. TBS is also very committed to corporate social responsibility and sustainable development. We adhere to the United Nations sustainability goals and strongly believe that this is the way forward to create a better future for everyone.
What can students expect at the end of their program with TBS?
We want to make sure that our students stand out on the job market, and we train them to become more collaborative, agile and responsible decision maker who are fully operational in any corporate.
So you inspire students to be responsible and agile. What else do you do to help them lead inspiring lives in the future?
In fact, we don't want to give them only basic management courses. The idea is really to give an inspiring education. We really want them to help them to lead the life that inspires themselves.
Right.
So we have a career starter service, and they will have a lot of workshops. They will work. They will have interviews, individual interviews, a specific organization to really find their dreams,
which is really important. Maybe some final words about the TBS community, Florence?
The TBS community is all over the world.
Right.
We have more than 46,000 alumni, and we have a lot of chapters in big cities, in New York, Singapore, Shanghai, and so on. We keep links every day with them, and it's a nice spirit and inspiring network.
Thank you, Florence Jamion, for this very clear presentation. Now we move on to Anne Rivière, who's the director of the Master in Management and the Master of Science programs at TBS. Anne, you are the director of the Master in Management and Master of Science programs at TBS. Today we're going to talk about the Master of Science programs. Can you explain maybe the general outline of it?
Yes, thank you, Sophie. I'm very glad to be with you today. So the Master of Sciences are really designed so that the students become expert in one of the cutting-edge management fields that they choose. So it's full-time programs, and the duration of the Master of Science at TBS is 12 months.
Okay. Can you tell us, Anne, who can apply to these programs?
Of course, the program has been designed for students with a 4-year bachelor degree or an equivalent of such a diploma. And really, the way we have designed the curriculum is well suited for people who enjoy working in groups, in collaborative teams, who are open-minded, and also, of course, welcome to work in an international environment.
Precisely, you say the program is international. Can you maybe give us some more details?
Yes, of course. So first of all, TBS has several campuses. So depending on the specialty that the candidates would like to choose, they can either be located in Toulouse or in Paris or in Barcelona or in Casablanca. So, of course, we're international since we have different places, different countries for the MSCs. And mostly, more than 90% of our students are of different origins and countries. So not only French students, but also people from Germany or Ireland or also Mexico, Colombia, China, Lebanon. So, of course, the teachers, the faculty members are also very international, and the students are mostly international.
The Master of Science programs cover, of course, a wide range of fields. How many programs are there, and can you tell us what areas they cover?
So we have, I think, 20 Master of Sciences in total, and they cover really the main fields of expertise in management. So we have several MSCs in strategy and international business, mainly in Toulouse and Barcelona. We have also a large choice of expertise in finance, in Toulouse, Barcelona, and Paris. So it can be either corporate finance or fintech or more focused on financial control, for example, or financial analysis. We also have a wide range of specialties in marketing, such as marketing in luxury or marketing and communication, digital marketing. So there is really, I think that lots of candidates can find their choice of heart, depending on what they want to choose. And we also have a very strong center of excellence in artificial intelligence, business analytics, and big data. So we have two Master of Sciences in that field, and we have a very strong team of experts and faculty members in this area. And what do I forget? I forget art also. We have a Master of Science for those who are interested in joining the art industry. And Toulouse being the heart of European aerospace industry, we have also a Master of Science dedicated to aerospace and the whole aeronautics industry.
Okay, thank you. Well, what is, Anne, tell us, what is so special about the Masters of Science programs here at TBS?
I think the strength of the programs we have designed is a good balance between an excellent academic design and also very strong professional expertise. So in most of these Master of Science, 50% of the teaching projects or of the courses will be managed and taught by our faculty members with very strong academic expertise. Our academic members are producing research and knowledge in these cutting-edge fields. And the other half is taught by professional experts of the field, so finance managers in the MSc Finance, or managers in charge of big data analysis, or marketing directors, or communication directors, coming really to share their experience. So I think really what is important in this Master of Sciences is this notion of balance between academic excellence and professional expertise. Mm-hmm. And of course, we have a lot of projects, team projects going on in the MSCs. So it's also a nice way of becoming a really collaborative team member. So a lot of projects that will help all the candidates that come from the various countries around the world to really have a nice mix and a really nice learning experience in the Master of Science of TBS.
Could you tell us, Anne Rivière, are there any other quality labels?
Yes, of course. A lot of our Master of Sciences have CGE accreditations, Conférence des Grandes Écoles, the French accreditation, which is really well recognized and gives the opportunity to continue to work in France for the international students who are interested in starting their career in France after their Master of Science. And we also have some of the Master of Sciences that can give access to extra international certifications. So this would be more like professional certifications.
Mm-hmm, right. I hear that some of the programs also prepare for extra international certifications, like you said. Mm-hmm. How does that work precisely?
The way it works is that we cover most of the topics that are required for the exams of these international certifications. So this is the case, for example, for the two main certifications we have in the finance area. We have the CFA, which is a Chartered Financial Analyst. So it's more connected to financial analysis. So the MSc designed with this CFA program covers most of the topics of the exam, and there are also tutorship to prepare this international certification. We have the same kind of curricula for the Controlling and Risk Management Master of Science. This one has the certification for the CMA, so Institute of Management, Accountants and Finance. And we also have, for those who are more interested in big data and data analysis, certification with Google Analytics. So really, it's a way to add some extra value to the Master of Science diploma.
All Masters of Science programs follow a specific design to turn students into experts, of course. Can you explain this maybe a little bit more, Anne?
Yes, of course. As I said before, we have this balance between professional expertise and academic expertise. So the total number of hours of these MSCs is 450 hours, which is a lot and really gives strong expertise in the field of management. The common point is that all Master of Sciences have also a module dedicated to soft skills, because of course it's very important to have cutting edge knowledge of a field, but it's also very important to be a good manager, so to learn how to be a team member, how to negotiate, how to become a leader, how to receive feedbacks. And so we have a whole module dedicated to these soft skills. And this is more, let's say, an experiential pedagogy. So working in little groups and doing some role play and activities like that. We also have a very important consulting mission, so a program that is called Sesame Consulting Mission, where the students are really involved in a consulting mission for a real case company. So it's a way to use the academic knowledge and the professional expertise that they have learned and to really put it into practice. It's really important to learning, practicing. So it's one of the key moments of the Master of Sciences, and most of our students had their period of Sesame mission just last January, so a few weeks ago. And of course, at the end of the Master of Science, the students go to into companies. So they do their internship, and based on that, they write a master thesis, which is a way to prove that they have understood the professional environment and that they can use the academic knowledge that they have gained to show that they're really expert of one key issue.
Mm-hmm. One key question, and what are the career prospects for the MSc students?
We are very proud of the employment rate of our MSTC students. Last year, I think 95% of our students had their first job 6 months after their graduation, which is a very good employment rate. And we are very keen on helping them finding first their internship and then their job opportunities. So we have a career starter and a career booster, so devoted to helping the students to find the best place to work. And also, I think one of the strengths of TBS is a great network of alumni. We have more than 46,000 alumni. And also, it's a good way to find opportunities for either internships during the MSc or to find their first-time job.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a final word, you kind of touched on this already, Anne, but on networking opportunities for students.
Yes, there are lots of networking opportunities among the faculty members, among also all the consultants and professional experts who come to teach in the Master of Science. It's also a good way to get connected to people in the area of your choice. And of course, using TBS alumni, it's a great community. They have done a nice event a few months ago called TBS Global Week that is accessible on YouTube. You can see how different paths and really a passionate community has been created by TBS. And I think it was one of the trends that has been recently recognized by the AMBA accreditation. They said really students enjoy a very nice experience with TBS, and the alumni community is very strong and passionate.
Well, thank you very much, Anne, for your time. Thank you for this very relevant presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sophie. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Anne Rivière. And if you have any question at this point, please feel free to ask them in our live chat. All right, we're going to talk now about the MSc Big Data Marketing and Management, and I'm welcoming here the head of the program, Kevin Carrillo. Hello. We also have 3 international students who used to follow and currently follow this program. I'm welcoming Gloria Paddy. Hello. Mohammad Shekali. Hello. And Charlotte Kwai. Hello. And welcome to you all. Kevin, I want to start with you first. Can you maybe tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Kevin Carrillo. I'm an associate professor in data science and information systems. I've joined TBS about 8 years back. So in a former life, I was an IT engineer, so that's what gave me the taste, I guess, to go into data science and artificial intelligence. And then I moved back to getting a PhD, which I get from University of Wellington in New Zealand.
That explains the perfect accent.
Yeah, yes, I'm trying to. And then I joined TBS, and this is when the big data bubble started in 2012. And I started to look into it, and now we are in 2021 with the Master of Science in Big Data Marketing and Management.
So can you tell us maybe, Kevin, what is so unique about this program?
In this program is the core DNA of the program is that we try to create hybrid profiles, because companies are looking for people who have a strong tech expertise, in terms of computer science skills, in terms of statistics skills, but also has a very strong business background and business knowledge. So it's very new, because usually these 2 profiles, they actually evolve in 2 different universes, either engineering school, university, and business schools. But in our case, we do actually blend these 2 skill sets together, and this is actually what companies are desperately looking on the job market. So this is why our students are very, very successful.
What is the maybe the general outline of this program?
So it's a very immersive program. So and it's also come from the DNA of data science, analytics, and AI, which is it's highly collaborative, very diverse. So there is a decent number of technical courses, but not only. So we do cover programming in R, in Python. We do cover database management. We do cover a whole bunch of all the technical courses in terms of programming, in terms of statistics, data science, machine learning, AI. But they also, the counterpart is business courses. For example, data-driven business model, digital transformation. We work on design thinking, digital innovation, and we blend it all in together.
Is there, of course, does it include a thesis? I guess yes, it does.
Yes, there is one. There is a master thesis that students have to write at the very end.
Do they have to defend it in front of a jury? Are they well prepared for that?
Of course, they have to defend it.
Yeah.
And in front of a jury, which is a mix of professional and academics.
Can you tell us, Kevin, maybe a little bit about hands-on experience?
So you learn data by pulling up your sleeves,
right,
and going there and working in it. So there's actually a lot of projects, and I think the students, former students, they understand what I'm talking about. So there's a lot of industry experience. Depending on the years, we work with large companies, consulting companies, we work with Airbus, sometimes IT companies, startups. And every year there's probably 3, 4, 5 projects that we work on, and it's very immersive, but from a learning perspective, it's actually really, really fun for the students. And I think if we would do more, I think you would also guys like that. Right?
One of the key questions, of course, is the career perspectives.
So yeah, the job market, there's lots of job opportunities around data and AI. So there's many jobs like data analyst, data scientist, data consultant, BI experts. So there's lots of job opportunities, and where the companies are looking for these hybrid profiles. So it's a mix of this combination of IT skills, mathematics skills, and business skills. So over the last 3 years, there's many job offers, so students don't actually struggle to find the internship or to find the job. So we're quite lucky.
Okay, that's good. Finally, maybe Kevin, can you tell us a little bit about the student life on this program?
Yes, very diverse. So we have actually each time at least 10 different nationalities. So very different backgrounds. In some years we have even PhDs joining the program because they want to change their domain of expertise. So there's a whole range of ages, there's a whole range of backgrounds, there's a whole range of nationalities. And all this is nurturing the collaborative spirit of the program. So it's very immersive, very collaborative, and I want to say that it's a life-changing experience.
Yeah, indeed. So we welcome Gloria Paddy. Hello, Gloria. You are from India. You're a current student of this program. Can you explain, Gloria, stick the mic here, why did you choose this program?
For me, it was actually a dream come true, because I was from automobile background, so there I got connected to all technologies and data science, machine learning in cars, everything. So everybody was talking about it, everybody wants to be a part of it. So obviously you come to a college with great learnings and then rankings, everything is there. So I thought, why not TBS? It's the best in Europe, you know.
So how do you like it now? How is it going?
Yeah, I like it actually, like what Kevin said. There is a lot of learnings, and there are like a lot of projects, assignments going on, and you have a lot of diversification. You meet a lot of people, and there are like a lot of things to explore, you know. You become a dynamic personality when you come out of this program. So I really love it.
I want to ask you a question. Kevin won't listen. How are the professors?
The professors are really great, because, you know, we have our data leaders there. So it's like basically everything they teach us, not only the projects and assignments. After that, you have any doubts, any clarifications, they are just there. So
good.
they are good.
Thank you very much, Gloria. Mohamed Shekali, you are from Lebanon. You graduated in 2019.
Yes.
Affirmation is
yes,
correct.
I confirm.
What are you doing now?
Now I work for the past year. I work as a data consultant in PwC. And my job ranges from pure designing data strategies for clients to hands-on data analysis, data visualization, and sometimes data science.
A question that is frequently asked is, how did you find your internship? Was it hard? How did you find it?
Honestly, I think Kevin remembers, but one of my goals was to be in the consulting field.
Okay.
So it was my target since the beginning. So I started like working on myself, especially that I come from an engineering background. So I had to, that's why I chose the program also, because I thought it's the perfect combination between a tech and a business background. So it could be my entrance to the consulting world, which it was, happily. So, it was great. I found the internships through one of the professors in TBS who just sent my name to someone in the company that they offered me the interview, and like the whole process I did with them, the whole interviews and everything, and I got in with an internship, and then luckily they enjoyed my company and they kept me with them.
You partly answered that question. I was going to ask you how this program fit in your career perspective. So maybe if you had an advice to those students listening and watching and hesitating to go in this program.
I'll give. I worked in like a purely technical field. Like I was a mechanical engineer, so I wanted a change in scenery, a change in career, getting closer to business without dropping my technical skills. So I thought, I found the program. I was reading about it like 2 years ago. Now feels very long ago, but and this is how I got introduced to it, and I liked especially in the in the teaching staff, that it has I think a good combination of technical and also research people. So you had people coming from companies that they gave us courses, but you also had people like Kevin, other people who were pure PhDs, and so it has the perfect combination for everyone. I think for students who wanted to go into PhDs, or for students who didn't know what to do next, or for students who wanted to work and get a feel of it from professors. So.
Thank you so much. Charlotte Kwai, welcome. You're from Taiwan.
Yes.
You're actually currently finishing your study and your internship at Airbus.
Yeah.
What is your experience of this program?
I think this program is really cool and amazing. I found this program when I attend the educational fair in Taiwan, and I encountered the officer who came from Toulouse to Taiwan. And he's really nice. He introduced me the program and then how it goes. And also I saw the video from Kevin online. Yeah, so I think like Kevin, he really promote this program pretty well, and then really structured. And I really like this program.
How is it to live in Toulouse when we come from Taiwan?
Yeah, it's a little bit far. It's
quite far, but
yeah, it's pretty far. But I think Toulouse is a really dynamic city. It's not too big, but it's not too small. So it's like a medium size with really nice weather. And the reason why I choose Southern France is because the weather is super nice.
And the food.
Yes, exactly. The food, the weather, the people are so friendly. So a little bit hard at the beginning, but I think gradually I adapted to the life here and I really enjoy it.
I was going to ask you, Charlotte, but maybe the others too. Is it? Did you find it was an issue because you were international students to apply to a school like TBS here? Was it a problem?
I think TBS, the staff in TBS, they are really helpful. If I send the email and they are really responsive, they will explain the situation for me and what is the step I need to follow. So I think it's quite easy for me. They help me indeed, and then I think they really take the situation and then they think about the students and like what they need, what they want, and try their best to help us. Yeah.
Mohammed, did you?
Yeah, I wanted to say the International Student Office in particular for us, it was the go-to place whenever we had to renew something or get a document that we never heard of. So they were very helpful. Actually, they knew everything. So it wasn't a problem getting with the administration or getting your documents, especially in France, where it's known for people who don't know. France is known for administrative process. So TBS made it a lot easier, actually. Even after when I switched to when I finished my internship and I wanted to work, they were very helpful along the way, guided me through the steps I should take.
Gloria, would you say
I want to share something. I don't remember her name, but I think she's Maria from ISS team. She's actually a lot helpful because I was stuck in this social security process and I didn't know. I mean, I quite bit understand French, but I'm little learning in the process. So she literally helped me in every process. What do you do? Maybe this, maybe that. So there were a lot of options which I couldn't understand. She helped me a lot. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys for sharing your experience. Thank you, Kevin. Of course, you're proud of them, right?
Very proud.
Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Thank you. And I would like to welcome now Romain Loupias. He's the head of international admission. Hello, Romain.
Hello, Sophie.
He will be your first contact when you apply to TBS. Can you tell us, Romain, a little bit more about who can apply to this program?
Of course, Sophie. So the very first thing that we will be looking at is your academic level. So we will be looking at a bachelor in 4 years, so B4. That will be the very first thing that we'll be looking at. The second thing will be your English level. So we will, if you come from a native English country or an English background, if you studied and followed all your bachelor fully in English, we'll not ask you to submit a test score in English. Otherwise, we'll ask you to submit an English test score, IELTS 6.5, TOEFL 90, or TOEIC 800, or any official English test, the equivalent of this English test. And the third thing that we will be looking at will be your profile and your academic profile, but not only. In terms of GPA, what we will be looking at will be out of 4. For example, we will be looking at a 3 out of 4 student, like GPA for a student. If we put that out of 100, that will be like 70 out of 100. So we are assessing your academic level, but not only. And you will see in the following questions that we have we are assessing your motivation, your understanding of the program. And if you feel that you're not sure, you don't know if you belong to this kind of category or to this kind of program, feel free to send us an email. So the email will appear on your screen. It's international.admissions@tbs-education.fr, and we'll be more than happy to guide you.
Tell us, Romain, how does the admission process work?
All right, Sophie. So it's very straightforward. It's a step-by-step approach. So the very first thing that any students should do is to gather every supporting document. So in terms of supporting documents, we will look at your CV, in English, of course, your cover letter, your grades, transcripts, your diploma, certificate of enrollment if you don't have yet your diploma. Don't worry, 95% of our students don't yet have their diploma. And some recommendation letters that can be professional, academic. Of course, your English test score, we mentioned that. So that will be the very first step. The second step will be to go directly on our website. So it's apply.tbs-education.fr. It's on your screen right now. So once you have every document ready, you can submit them in order for my team and our team at the admissions department to evaluate your profile. So within 5 days, you submit your documents. Within 5 days, my team will say yes or no, you're a good profile, you're a good match for this program, and we invite you to the second step, which is an online interview. The online interview will be there to assess your motivation, your understanding of the program, of course, and your general personality. So it's a good thing to come prepared. Then you have 5 days to complete the interview. Another 5 days will be there to get your results. So from the moment your profile is complete, you have every supporting documents, the whole process takes 15 days. You have 5 days, 5 days after you submit your documents, you get an evaluation from my team. You have 5 days to complete the online interview, and within another 5 days, you will have your final answer. The program manager or the head of the MSc will evaluate your profile. So yeah, 15 days, pretty quick, pretty straightforward.
Exactly. Are there any scholarships to enter this program, Romain?
Yes, of course. We have a couple of scholarship opportunities that every international students actually are taking care of, like they are considered for these scholarships. So we have a partner with Campus France for the Eiffel scholarships. The Eiffel scholarship, sorry. We have the diversity scholarship. We have the early bird scholarship. We have the sibling scholarship if you have already someone at the school that belongs to your family. So yeah, we get you covered. You automatically are getting considered for a scholarship.
Right. Is there a specific deadline to apply? Do students get a discount, for example, when they apply early?
Yeah, and this is a great question. If you secure your seat in the program by the end of December of every year, of the year that you want to apply for, you'll get considered to receive the early bird discount, which is a 10% off the tuition fees of the program, so that's pretty good. And the application deadline is, actually the deadline is the July 15th. Every application, actually the application process is an ongoing process, so it starts and it opens every year in October up to July 15th, so it's ongoing all over the year.
When is the next intake, and when do courses usually start?
So the next intake will be in September. So every year it's in September. The course starts approximately, you can consider like the 15th of September, because you have this like induction weeks before. So yeah, you can say like 15th of September. Every year has been the same for ages now. So you can consider, if you consider applying for 2021, 2022, 2023, you have great chances to have your intake in September.
Among the frequently asked questions, Romain, what about the visa procedures and how does that work? Very important question.
Very important question for all of you that are watching. We have a dedicated department at TBS that is here for you for anything related to your student status. So that includes visa, if you need like an extension of visa. If you need your accommodation, we have our International Student Services, the dedicated department that is here for the student, is here to look for an apartment for you, open a bank account, insurance, anything related to the visa extension after the program. For the visa, like if you want to log your visa before entering the program, the best, your go-to website and organization will be Campus France. So we give you are accepted to the program, we give you an admission letter, this is the admission letter, this is the document that you need to submit and to show to Campus France in order to start your application procedure for the visa.
Romain, for those watching us right now, do you have some advice on how to succeed the application?
Yes, sure. I would say it's very important to know where you are going. So be authentic with yourself and know exactly why you want to do this kind of program. Be really genuine with your understanding of the program. What is it that I want to do with this program? What's my next career opportunity with this program? How can TBS, how can this program will help me get there? It's very, very important to have that sorted before the application. Right. And we'll make sure to help you go through all these questions that you may have with the international admissions team.
Thank you very much, Romain.
Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you very much for watching these MSc information sessions. Of course, there are more sessions to follow, so do not hesitate to look on our website right here, tbs-education.com.